Hey, Pop Rockers, how you doing? Paul with you again. Hey, we recently sat down with Kiwat Kennel behind me on the screen, and we spoke about his track "Disconnected" and a lot of other things. We spoke about what it's like being an artist from the Torres Strait, being connected to the culture and things. So make sure you stick around and watch that. Now, if you're getting into what we're doing and supporting local artists from a wide range of genres and locations around Australia, feel free to head to buymeacoffee.com/ pop rock radio. Or you can just head to our website, follow the links from there. Everything we get is greatly appreciated. We know every cent that you people earn is earned, and so we appreciate anything we get. So if you like what we're doing, head over to buymeacoffee.com/ pop rock radio. Anyway, without any further ado, here's Kiwat. Hey, Kiwat, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you, my friend. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for joining us.
It's my absolute
Um,
pleasure.
it looks dark where you are.
Yeah, I'm out in the bush.
Whereabouts?
Out past Marysville at a place called Anderson Mill.
Yeah,
It's a
cool, cool.
regular camping spot that I go to. So I'm just out in the bush, getting out of the city for a little bit.
Yeah. Do you go there for any specific reason or just to get away?
It's not too far away from the city. You know, it's got phone reception as well, which is
Yeah,
great. And it's just really not too far away from anything else, and it's easy to get to. And there's a lot of good vibes here as well.
yeah. Now, your name Kiwat, that's a really intriguing name. It's unique.
It's so it's the first in our family line. My name is full name is Kiwat Benjamin Jack Kennel, but
Yep,
in our Kennel family line in the Torres Strait, the first ever Kennel, his name was Kiwat,
yep.
and so I'm named after that person there. And there's also another family in the Torres Strait with Kiwat as the last name, so there is
Yep.
a Kiwat family. So yeah, it's I think it's in honor of those two, that family and our
Yep.
our family line as well.
Cool. It's amazing. It's a great name. So,
Thank you.
but we're here to sing to talk about your
Yep.
song "Disconnected."
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I've been listening to it all day today. It's a great song.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Cool.
very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Now, you this is part of Singing Our Future and the Archie
Yeah.
Roach
Yeah.
Foundation.
The Sing Our Futures program. It's a through the Archie Roach Foundation. It's a mentoring
Yep,
program where it links emerging First Nations artists with established First Nations artists.
yep,
And there's five participants. There's Kean, myself, Maddie Coville Walker, Rizzy Ray, and Maylene Yinnar.
yep,
We've all been matched with mentors. Kean was with Emma Donovan. Maddie was with Emily Waimura, and Rizzy was with Dobby, and
yep,
Maylene was with Uncle Kutcher Edwards. But my mentor was Dan Sultan, one and only Dan Sultan.
yep. Now, how did you come up with the song? Because it's a very powerful song. It's a really moving song. It's powerful. It's well written, well sung. How did you come up with it?
Well, disconnected. It was written during a really dark time for me.
Yep,
I'd made a mistake that involved me sort of losing a lot of personal connections. I
yep,
wasn't really dealing with my mental health. It was around the time between a couple of lockdowns. I went on a road trip up north to see my father,
yep,
and basically just pushed against all the odds. There was floods that were outbreaking. There was COVID pandemic happening and outbreaks
yep,
all around where I was traveling, and basically just pushed forward. It was around Easter time. Went up to see my father and just reconnect with him because we had never really had the strongest relationship growing
yep,
up, and we'd gotten closer during lockdown. And as I was going up that way, went to Dad's place for Easter, and all the other family was there, and I just didn't really have the ability to socialize. I was really down. I was
yep,
depressed, and I was in a really dark place. And Dad didn't push. He didn't pry. I went in to get some food,
yep,
get something to eat, and he asked, "Are you all right?" And I just collapsed in his arms and started breaking down.
yep.
And he asked me a very serious question.
Ooh,
Do I have a plan to end my life?
yeah,
And I couldn't lie to him, and I just said yes. And he just really lifted me up, and he had that suicide prevention training,
yep,
and I saw what he was trying to do, and so he basically just lifted me up, talked me off that metaphorical edge,
yep,
and got me into a safe space. And once he realized where I was in the safe space, then he himself broke down, and
yep,
he said he couldn't stand to lose another child because I have a sister between
Yep.
myself and my older sister, and it was there I realized the weight of my decision, and then I started making my way back, and this is when I started linking up with the Singing Our Futures program, and I told Dan this story, and
Yep.
what began as a heartbreak song of me losing connections ended up becoming a story of how my father saved my life from my own actions.
Yep.
So yeah, it was a whole experience, and it was one that I'm very grateful for, to be linked with Dan, for someone
Yep.
like his caliber to understand what I've been going through as well. So yeah, it was really nice.
Well, I'm glad everything's worked out. Well, is working out for the better because obviously mental health is
Yeah,
an ongoing. That's an ongoing thing with everyone. A lot of people. So I hope that continues to grow and goes well for you. Anyway, so
thank you.
and I wish you like heaps of luck with the music because it is, like I said, it is a good song which we'll have at the end of of the interview. We'll have the video clip of it there.
Yeah,
Because it is a very powerful song. Now, just quickly, sorry about the Terence. He's down on the floor and he's getting a bit grumbly and he was
that's okay.
rumbling through. I think he wants to talk to you as well. He's like, the, yeah,
Not a problem.
the boys get a bit upset if I ignore them too much. I like to be part of the conversation. I normally have a camera and I
Oh,
show everyone, but
yeah,
I
that's cool.
haven't got it in today. But
Yeah,
alrighty, so you've just explained how you come up with the song. How did you get involved with the Singing Our Future and the Archie Roach Foundation? How did you get there? How did it come
yeah.
about?
Well, I'd already known Candice LeRae. She's a program manager
Yep,
from the Archie Foundation, and she's also one half of the Marooners. And we'd known each other as friends, on
yep,
and off the performing circuit. I had a band beforehand, and you know, we broke up during the band broke up during lockdown. So I was
yep,
looking to break out as a solo artist, and Candice is a producer, and we connected just to start looking at maybe writing some songs together as a
yep.
producer. Went with some ideas, and she came to me and said, "Hey, I think you'd be great in this program. You should come through
Oh,
and
good.
just see what it's like." And it was just the perfect timing because I was lost. I didn't know what to do
Yep,
after my band split up. I didn't know anything about becoming a solo artist, and this really helped nurture me in a time when I really needed it.
yep.
Yeah,
Now, I'm going to ask you a personal question because normally I do ask a little bit of a controversial question just to spice things up a bit. But
yeah,
in during the pandemic and the lockdown,
mm,
for a lot of people, like if you're in Victoria or whatever, it was a long time. It was a hard time for a lot of people to a lot for
mm,
people to deal with. Now, as a First Nations person, and from my experience, a lot of First Nations people are connected to their environment and their land and the bits and everything around them. How did being told and being put into lockdown affect you in
yeah.
doing that?
That's a good question. I think for me, because I've always been so metro based. Like I've
Yep,
always been in metropolitan areas, and a lot of
yep,
my family were up in North Queensland and living down in Melbourne. We were cut
yep,
off. What worked for me, what actually really helped, the pandemic really helped me connect back with my culture because
yep,
I wasn't distracted by city life. I wasn't distracted by going out or anything, and it really gave me a chance to sit down and look inwards. And that's
yep,
when I started reconnecting with my father, and we started talking again after
yep,
about maybe 5 years not speaking. And we were able to build our relationship together, and then it's really sparked me now to where I am, to be expanding more and wanting to know more of my Torres Strait Islander
yep,
heritage,
yep,
because it's strange. Like I was so removed from all my family. I have my sister down in Melbourne,
yep,
but for me as a Torres Strait Islander, it's all about that connection to family and the relationships we
yep,
build there, because our family are the ones that hold the knowledge, and
yeah,
Dad holds the knowledge. So and yeah, so it's been an interesting point of view. I was lonely.
yep,
Don't get me wrong. I was well removed from a lot of my family, but it
yep.
was a very beautiful experience to be able to connect back.
Yeah, because we were talking off camera before, and we mentioned it because I've been to Thursday Island and Torres Strait Islands, and all around Arnhem Land and around the top end of Australia. Such a beautiful place, and a lot of people they don't realise what what is there. It's
Yeah,
a you got if people got to go visit there and
exactly.
and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
start
And
learning.
I'm planning to make my way up that way. I haven't been onto the island as of yet.
Yep.
but looking to make that happen either later this year or sometime next year. It's
Yeah.
expensive to get there,
Oh, it
I
is,
live in
yeah.
two worlds, like I want to go back, but it's really expensive to get up there. But all my work's down in Melbourne,
Yeah. It's like being in WA, you want to go over to the east, but you can't, it's too expensive.
Exactly right. Exactly,
Yeah.
you feel me?
So we'll just stay over here and just,
Yeah.
but it's pretty bad over here at the moment. A lot of we started getting a vibrant culture for live acts and bands, and now
Mm,
just recently a few bars have closed down, and the live acts are finding it hard to find places to go now. So
that's
it's
rough. But the
yeah,
music industry is resilient, though. Like, if one shuts down, maybe
yep,
two more will pop open. You never know.
yeah, I hope so. So you said about your band, you had a band before. Did you have any music released with your
Yeah,
band?
yeah,
Yep,
yeah. We had two EPs out and a couple of singles.
yep,
One was an acoustic EP that we released during the middle of lockdowns. We were able to go
yep,
to one of these places that's just open now, Collingwood Yards, when it was
yep.
under construction, and we did a whole acoustic EP using the natural reverb of the building under construction. We got
Oh,
permission
nice.
to go in there overnight, recorded it all in
Yep,
one overnight session, and yeah, so we were able to do all that. So I've had a couple of releases, and it was an indie alt rock band called
yep,
Fu, and we still got some songs out. So
yeah.
yeah,
Well, I'll hunt down some links and put them in the description
absolutely.
because we'll have links to all your social media and where they can get copies of the tracks of the music and that from. So,
Thank you.
everyone head to the description
Hmm.
and get on the links.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, and stream it on Spotify because it is a very powerful song. It's a really good song. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you. Yeah, disconnected is something that really means a lot to me and my
yeah,
family. So it's been a while. We've been in this program for a year, and it's been slowly moving forward. But to get a music video with
yeah,
it within the program and have the single come out with it's got a choir in it and everything. So
yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Because
To everyone hearing it.
yeah, the clip I saw you're in the studio is a
Yeah, yeah, we recorded that live at Avery Studios in Richmond,
yep,
and yeah, it was great. Like we all five of us had our music videos filmed on the one day,
yep,
and it was just really amazing just to get in. And I did a little call out on my socials to see if
yep.
anyone wanted to be in a music video, and I ended up getting like 8 people coming through for a choir, and it's really cool. And some of the other participants in the program are in the music video as well. And I got my
Yeah,
drummer in and everything. It's just a real family affair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just quickly, if anyone's wondering why I'm looking up and then looking down, looking up, looking down, because the monitor's over there and the camera's up there. Because I
Yeah.
try to mix it up a bit and move the camera around to make the studio look bigger and better than it is.
Not a problem.
So if I'm looking at you,
Yep.
get to the site, stream the songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking at you.
Yeah, so do you have any merch?
Yes, yeah. I've actually just recently opened up an online merch store.
Yep.
Everything's there. It's all custom made to order as well. So there's many
Oh,
different
wicked.
sizes, so you can get all the different things. There's hoodies. I've got some shirts, some
Yep.
bucket hats, and some mugs as well.
Cool, cool. Because
Yeah.
like we tell everyone on just about every interview, it's good streaming people's music and listening to their music and, and saying you listen to it and you love it. But to really support the artist is to go to the merch stores and buy
Yep.
yourself a T-shirt, buy yourself a hat, hoodie, coldie holder, whatever you
Yep.
can. So,
But
uh,
yeah, it's like the
yeah,
equivalent of buying a CD. You know.
yeah, yeah. Do you have any plans on bringing out any vinyls or CDs?
I think I've got an EP that I'm about to release later on in the year, so I think I
Yep,
might get the vinyls and the CDs and everything, all the hard copy stuff for that when that all comes out. And all of my
cool.
singles that are out now will also be on that EP as well.
Oh, wicked. So, how many new songs are you gonna have on the EP?
There'll be 2 new songs on the EP and maybe a remix of one of my earlier songs that I released.
Yep.
I've got to make some calls and see who's available. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, good luck with the music.
Thank you very
Good.
much.
Hopefully, you'll get back up to the islands and
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully I can get up there and connect with country and connect with my
yeah,
family. Yeah,
that's yeah,
that'd be great.
always a good thing. And
Yeah,
yeah, so the best of luck. Hopefully, everything goes really well for you. Hopefully, heaps of people stream your music.
yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see you on the ARIA Awards.
Hey, that would be a dream. That would be a
Yeah.
dream.
Well, it's a great song. Be proud of it. And everyone should have a listen to it because you will find a connection to the song, even though it's called Disconnected. You can
It's
get a
all that
con
connection.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah, for sure.
So, do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, so I've got a show at Bad Decisions Bar in Fitzroy on August 13th.
Yep,
That'll be my last Melbourne show for a little while because I'm heading on the road
yep,
and going up to do a 3-month deep dive study into my Torres Strait Islander culture.
yep,
And I'll be doing a couple of pop-up shows along the way. So I might be in Queensland, I might be in New South Wales, and a little
yep.
bit maybe up in North Queensland as well.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you get back to camping and relaxing and enjoying the
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. Hope
My
everything goes really
pleasure.
well. Congratulations on the song. It's great.
Thank you very much. It means
It's
well to
always
me. Thank you.
cheers.
Cheers.
I need a connection in my disconnection. I need a connection in my direction. And this road, it keeps holding on, bringing me here to my song in my direction. World's on fire, it feels like rain. I know better than to complain. Warmer weather in my sights, wonder where I'll sleep tonight. Driving up, I look to you, wondering just what I do. Leaving where I don't belong, where nothing's right and nothing's wrong. Need a connection in my disconnection. I need a connection in my direction. And this road, it keeps holding on, bringing me here to my song in my direction. You and I, we took out time. I am yours and you are mine. When I fell into your arms, I knew I would do no harm. When I cried, I moved alone. Now these tears, they feel like home. Now I know where I belong, when nothing's right and nothing's wrong. Oh, and we all have a pause, and now we stand apart. There's nothing you have that I need, but I plead. I need a connection in my direction. I need a connection in my direction. I need a connection. Oh. connection, but it's disconnected.